Hello and welcome. We are going to be going through our daily inspirational intuitive message. If this is your first time, hi, welcome. I'm Jeya and I am clairaudient. So I do receive various styles of channeled messages. So as those messages come out, I will be relaying them to you guys. Now, it is a collective energy that I do tap into. So as that energy, as I tap into that for the next 24 hours for everyone, there will be pieces that resonate, which I encourage you to kindly take. And whatever doesn't resonate, I ask that you just compassionately leave it for the person who needs to hear it most. And you can also just keep it in the back of your mind because it may come up later on. Okay? All right, you guys. All right. Now, this is a timeless. That means that it's meant for whenever you find this. It's what's in store for your next 24. Yes. Ooh. I'm seeing a man and he's carving. Like at first it started off like if he was painting a picture. And then it turned into like if he was carving into the canvas, which you can't carve into the canvas. You'll end up like tearing the canvas. I feel like this is someone sabotaging a piece that they may have made, something that they were starting to do, but they sort of messed it up or something. I listen with love to my body's messages. My body is always working toward optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. So this is about taking care of your health and everything. But when I was feeling about the man, because I want to go back to that, because I was feeling like a bit of aggressiveness, maybe feeling like, why couldn't that work? Or why didn't I get that project done the way I wanted to get it done? That's what I feel like. Don't beat yourself up for it, because I always say like success comes in many different forms. It comes in many different forms. And sometimes success comes in the form of a failure. It looks like a failure, but now you know what not to do, right? So that's a success right there. We never really lose when we go on a risk with anything. We end up just finding out what works or what doesn't work. And then it's on to the next challenge. So really, it's nonstop. That's how our lives are. I feel like a lot of you guys, when I look at that card, I feel like a lot of you guys are looking at how you present yourself within the next 24 hours. It's looking at how you present yourself. Because I even feel like, even when I look at this and I see this right here, I feel like this is like looking at somebody who's like pulling out, like they're pulling out a poster. And I'm seeing that woman, and it feels like how you present yourself. You could be a man too, but this is like how you present yourself, kind of like analyzing yourself. Like, okay, how do I get grounded? Because even her, she's walking on red, and it feels like, how am I going to ground myself in my footsteps? But it's like my next step. Like, how am I going to ground my next step? It's getting yourself prepared for something. I feel like it's related to that painting that I was seeing. That then I seen that guy like kind of sabotaging it. It was kind of funny when I seen it too, because the guy's sabotaging it, and he's like determined when he's looking at it. He's like looking at it with like this. Like that. And so there's like this, I think it's being critical of yourself. That's what it is. Yeah, you're very critical. Don't be too critical. Don't be critical of yourself, and don't be critical of others. Everybody's here to learn. So don't do that. Don't do that. Because you're not perfect and they're not perfect, and you'll always be let down, guaranteed, if you be critical of other people. When our hearts yearn for action and growth, we should care little about what society says is possible or prudent. This is about following your heart's desire. When I said that, I was looking, look, there's this green, okay? And like, that's like speaking of the heart chakra. And then we have like where she's walking, right? This is grounding yourself. And the ear right here, I feel like listening to your heart's desire and grounding yourself on your way forward. And looking at yourself, critiquing yourself. Don't be so critical. Don't be so critical. I'm seeing like an air conditioning unit, but it's a small one. It's like a little one. You know those little ones that you see that are like it looks like a little box? I'm seeing that air conditioning, but I'm seeing like the vent on it, and it's really emphasizing on the vent. So I feel like this has something to do with cooling off a situation, cooling down yourself. Some of you guys, this is going to be a physical thing. This is like, maybe you've been working out too much and you've got to like be hydrated, okay? That's for some, because it's a collective. Remember, some people, it's like when you're working out, it's like there's a need for hydration more. I'm feeling that. Because I feel like it's too hot. It's just too hot like that. But it's too hot in many ways. It's too hot in a conversation too. Like, this is a hot topic. A little... But I don't think it's really hot. I think it's honestly just you being critical. You let go of criticism of other people and yourself. You use your energy in different ways. More productive. Then you can really work on growth. I'm seeing a child in a high chair. And where the child should be eating, it's black. And the child's hungry and crying. I feel like you feel like this is a missed opportunity, because I feel like the child feels like it's a missed opportunity to eat. Like there's not, they're not getting fed, or they're not able to. But it's not just that, but it's also having the black right there. It makes me feel like you may feel like something may be dire, something may be forbidden, because I'm seeing the dad yell at her. But then I see pearls. And then I see a razor. But the razor to me is very symbolic of like you know, like shaving your legs or something, right? And it reminds me of like shedding things that like beliefs that keep you in that dark spot. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is growth. I feel it. It doesn't feel bad. It feels like that black spot is like negative. But we all have those feelings. Like that's normal. That's normal. That happens. That happens. It's about overcoming those. That's what it's about. Shoot, anybody could be depressed. That's easy. It's overcoming that's hard, right? That's the part. That's the part. That's the part, right? Yeah. Don't let other people dictate how you get fed, I want to say. I don't know. That's going to resonate with somebody. There's like a specific thing about that. Crown chakra. Crown chakra. We're talking about receiving information. Yes. So this is... I feel like this is receiving downloads of ideas to make you a lot of abundance, to make you a lot of money. This is monetary. I feel if you meditate on that, you will be getting some downloads about that. When I say that, I mean like you're meditating, and when you go into a meditative state and you're sort of clearing your mind, you're allowing new to come in. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Some of you, because I'm even seeing that child grow up. And I see that the child growing up, the child grows up, and as the child is growing up, the child grows up and she's beautiful. She's a beautiful girl. I'm watching her. And then she's at a table now, and she has like long hair, but her hair is like covering her face. Like she don't want anybody to look at her. She don't want to be involved in anything. She don't want to, like, there's a very big lack mentality in her. And I think that this is speaking about something that was put into her at an early age. And that's why it was dark, feeling like there's missed opportunities, or like her life is like a big mistake, or feeling like her life is like one big missed opportunity all the time. Like one opportunity after another, after another, after another. But this is a mentality. This is a mentality. And when you meditate on like a higher perspective, a better way of living, you ask for that, you will receive that. You will receive that in abundance. I feel like saying you're going to receive that in abundance because there was a lack for so long. It's almost like the universe balancing that lack for all those years comes back strong when you really dedicate to meditating and coming out with that new concept and really trying to grasp it. It's like the more you try to grasp it, the more that like the universe is going to give it to you. But you have to really try. You have to really just like just get into that vibe. And you have to get into that vibe from a perspective of, it's not, I don't have, universe give me. It's not like that. You have to go in with the perspective of, thank you for all I have, and thank you for my future blessings. How do I obtain them? And you stay in that. And you stay in that vibration. And as you get inspired, because this is what the universe does, it inspires you. You will know your calling because you'll feel inspired when you see something about it. So let's say your calling is playing drums. Then you're going to, like, all of a sudden you hear somebody playing drums. And you're like, oh man, that would be cool if like somebody made a video where they were playing drums with this or that, and then you start getting all these different ideas. That is like answered. Okay. That's the answer. That's where you receive that answer. And sometimes we just shy it away thinking, oh yeah, whatever. Why don't I get that? Why haven't I gotten the response? And it's right in front of you, and it's been happening like every day. You've been hearing things and thinking, man, those drums are really cool. And then you go back home and you're like, no, where's my blessing? I'm laughing because it's like, I know I've done that before, and I look back and I'm like, why did I think like that? Because like it was right in my face the whole time. But you have to be ready to receive it, and you have to be open to receive it. So that's the thing too. That's why it's having that open mind, having an open mind. That's what the crown chakra is. You open your mind, right? You're having an open mind to receive, okay? And don't feel that lack of mentality. Like that girl in my vision, she's very lack of mentality. She don't even want to look at you in the eye because she feels like she doesn't deserve. But this is about going past that, because you can't stay in that lack mentality and expect things to improve. Like you gotta get out of that, and you gotta like look, okay, where do I think that the opportunity is? Where's opportunity? Instead of going, where's my opportunity? With your hand out, you go, where's the opportunity? With your hands up. You're ready to grab. You're ready to grab. You're not ready to be handed. You're ready to grab. That's how the universe works. Because you have to be ready to grab it. Because then you pursue it. And it'll open more doors and open more doors. But you got to do the work. You know, I mean, come on. We already have the earth. We already have the miracle of life on earth. And now you want them to hand you a career? Or do you want to, you know, I mean, you gotta think about, you know, what we got here. What you're working with here, okay? So that's what I think about, okay? But you guys, I mean, really, really meditate and look. Like, think like that. Like, where am I going to grab that opportunity? That's what you got to think about in every single thing you do. Everything. You may think it's insignificant, and it's not. If it makes a smile on your face, question about whether it's something you're supposed to pursue. If it makes a smile on your face, question if that's where you're supposed to pursue. That's what I'm hearing. I hear it loud and several times. If it puts a smile on your face, question if that's where you're supposed to pursue. So today's message is about listening to your heart, okay? And taking action, okay? And not caring about what other people may say. Yes. It's listening to, even though they say listen to your body, I feel like some of you guys, it's working out. And I know you guys need to drink water. Like, I feel that because I was seeing like the air conditioning and the vent. But this is also being able to vent like some of your talent. You know, it's not in a negative way, like vent, like, oh, I'm so hot, I'm so angry. It's like, no, it's like a vent your talent. Like, you have your talent, and now you want to kind of like spread it around like a AC unit feels on a hot day, and you feel like, oh, that's so refreshing. Your talent is unique. Everybody has a unique talent, and that talent is something that's going to be refreshing to somebody else. So that's why you need to pursue that, because it may seem insignificant to you, but it's not insignificant to somebody else. Maybe somebody across the world that you've never met, and you inspire them to pursue their talent because you're doing something that you want to pursue, okay? That's what I'm feeling. Ground yourself. Listen to your heart's desire. If you need to drink more water, drink more water. Meditate more. Because as you meditate, you'll be getting more downloads. And you need to keep where you're thinking about it, okay? This means, like, let's say you're going to leave to the grocery store. You think, okay, I'm going to the grocery store. I wonder if, like, universe, show me some clues. Ask. Like that. And look. That's what you do. Interact. Don't just ask. Ask and interact. I said like interact. Like, I don't know why, but I'm hearing it like that. It's very, very, very specific. So there may be something you're going to have to pay attention to detail, because when I said interact, I felt like saying interact like that. It was very, very, very rigid in the way I was saying it, that I think that you need to pay attention to detail. There's going to be something in the finer details of something that you may go, it might be something that you're going to easily be able to overlook. I'm hearing just stay focused. So you just stay focused. So the next 24 hours, ask for divine wisdom of how to pursue on your path. Ask for clarity, how to move forward with your heart's desire. And if you're wondering what to pursue in your future, I feel like in the next 24 hours, if you meditate in the next 24 hours, it will be showing up in a way that you'll be able to determine whether something may be an option for you. It's going to be the thing that brings a smile to your face. So every time you smile at something, think about how that can be related to your path. Okay? Because your heart is yearning for action and growth. But you're being too critical about what is possible because you got this mindset, this lack mentality mindset. To get out of that, you got to stop being so critical of yourself. Okay? So there we go. Thank you guys for joining me here today. It's always a pleasure. Thank you, Michael. You guys inspire me. You guys do. You guys do. Because I look forward to this 5 o'clock session that we have, 5-ish session that we all have here. It's so wonderful. It is. All right, you guys, thank you for joining me here. I hope you guys have a fantastic 24. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bye.